A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of military action in the Caribbean, President Donald Trump announced the repatriation of 2 survivors from a U.S. military strike targeting a vessel suspected of drug trafficking. The operation, which took place on October 15, 2025, resulted in the deaths of 2 crew members aboard the semi-submersible craft, believed to be transporting large quantities of illegal narcotics, including fentanyl. Speaking on his social media platform, Truth Social, Trump stated, "The 2 surviving terrorists are being returned to their countries of origin, Ecuador and Colombia, for detention and prosecution." This decision aims to sidestep potential legal complications associated with military detention, as the alleged drug traffickers do not fit neatly into the category of combatants under international law. The U.S. military's involvement began with a helicopter rescue of the survivors, who were subsequently transported to a Navy warship in the Caribbean. Trump emphasized that U.S. intelligence confirmed the vessel was loaded with fentanyl and other illegal drugs, although he did not provide any supporting evidence. The strike marks the 6th operation of its kind in recent months, coinciding with a broader military buildup in the region that includes guided missile destroyers and F-35 fighter jets. This ramp-up is part of Trump's ongoing strategy to combat drug trafficking from Latin America, particularly amid escalating tensions with the Venezuelan government. Critics have raised concerns over the legality of these strikes, with some legal experts arguing that they may not adhere to the laws of war. The Trump administration has previously reported that earlier strikes resulted in the deaths of 27 individuals, raising alarms among lawmakers who question the implications of such military actions. Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro has vehemently denied any involvement in drug smuggling and condemned the U.S. strikes as violations of sovereignty. In a letter to the United Nations Security Council, Venezuela's UN ambassador Samuel Moncada called for a determination that the U.S. actions are illegal and demanded support for Venezuela's sovereignty. As tensions mount, the Trump administration continues to assert its justification for military action, framing drug cartels as terrorist organizations that pose an imminent threat to the United States. However, legal experts remain skeptical about the viability of this argument in court. The presence of survivors from the latest strike could have led to a legal battle over their status as unlawful combatants, but sending them back to their home countries effectively removes this issue from the U.S. court system. The ongoing military operations have heightened concerns about the potential for conflict with Venezuela, particularly as Trump has authorized covert CIA operations within the country. As the situation unfolds, the ramifications of these strikes on U.S.-Latin American relations, as well as the broader implications for international law and human rights, remain to be seen. With the backdrop of a contentious election cycle, Trump's aggressive stance on drug trafficking continues to shape his administration's foreign policy and domestic agenda, raising critical questions about the balance between security and legality in the fight against drugs. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.